Hey everyone, let's play some games. Today we are playing the Mech Druid, and we're almost up to rank 2, so let's see if we can get there. If you can just keep on winning like we have been doing so far after rank 5, then everything will be fine. Alright, got a mage here. Only rank 5. Should be an easy game then, right? Not exactly. But we have a mech wobber, Shredder. I would really like a free drop, since... Sure, we can play the mech wobber on turn 2, but there's a fairly high chance that it won't actually be alive for turn 3. There's a chance that it is. And Shredders are so good anyway. You know what, let's just keep these two cards around and hope we can also get a free drop. Of course, hope that the mech wobber can stay alive. Oh, I've got another mech wobber, okay. Well, that gives us some more options. So even if the mech wobber dies, at least we can play something on turn 3, even if it's not optimal. It's usually better than just being able to hero power on turn 3, yeah. Okay. Oh, say we get another 2-drop, then... Ah, we didn't. Well, okay. So we got that annoying mad scientist. Unfortunate. We have keepers to deal with it, but we can't quite deal with it yet. She might even do something like run the mad scientist into it and then Fire Blast, yeah. Not really what I wanted to see. But let's play another mech wobber here. And hope it's not an all-out mech. Oh, I was like thinking that it might have been a mech mage, and actually it still might be, and then it would be like mirror entity, and I would be giving her a mech wobber. But that could go terribly wrong. But I think it would have been a mistake to not play it. All right, so what do we do here? And what are we dealing with exactly? I guess it's some kind of tempo mage. I don't think. I mean, no, it's not a freeze mage. He played unstable portal. Do we want to use our keeper here? I mean, we can play spider tank, but what are we going to play with it? I think we do this. Because I would really like to play these two next turn, if possible. So let's go for the face with... Oh, alright. Didn't get the new mouse yet. I use like one of my higher DPI buttons instead. I have redirected that as a left click too, because the normal left click button is just not working so well. So I have to keep remembering to click that one. Should be getting a new mouse soon though. One of these days. Okay, so we can play 2 good mechs. And I think that's probably what we're gonna do. And well, which one? I mean, you definitely want to play this one, of course. She cannot do Flamestrike or anything like that yet. This one dies so easy to the Mechanical Yeti, unfortunately. This one... I wish you had... This one doesn't do that much better. You know what, let's play this one, because then it would end up with 2 life, which would deal with one of these 2. And I think I'm just gonna go for the face, since we can't really clear the board. We cannot actually do anything very clean here. And I'm not worried about AoE yet. I mean, how often do you see tempo mages run Blizzard and stuff like that? You don't really see it, so... Okay, well... What is this? Some kind of mid-range tempo mage? Not really seeing that very often. Swipe could be quite amazing here. Unfortunately, we do not have it. We're not even that far off lethal. Like, we could get... We have 15 damage in here, get it down to 9, but that's not really what I want to do. What do I want to do? Maybe I want to... the thing is... Just swipe would just be the answer here, but we don't have swipe. Maybe... Just do something like... This. I guess we'll see. Okay. and then just this, and then just go for the face with everything else. Okay, yeah, that actually works out fairly well. And she's starting to get really low, so if we can get our Force of Nature, then we should be able to win, hopefully. And we haven't taken much damage ourselves. Well, that's a little scary. She actually has a lot of cards available. Alright, but do we have lethal? We have 8, 15, 6... Have we 1 damage off? I think we have 1 damage off. That just seems to happen so much, doesn't it? You have 5, 7, plus 8. So it's 15, plus 1 more from this. If this were like an attack one or something. I wonder indeed. Okay, let's draw some cards. Start out with that. And then we'll see what we do. Swipe. Confused you earlier, but you're still good. Okay. Maybe I should just clear the board. Right, we could face... We could face Flame Strike here, so clearing the board kind of makes sense. Okay. Start looking for that Force of Nature too. The thing is, now all of the cards are so cheap. I was thinking, maybe I should just have gone for the face here. Because you still have so much life. And now she can possibly get back on the board by using all of her cheat cards. Okay. Well, she doesn't seem to have many spells. No, she does have 1 though. But it seems like we'll actually keep this one alive. Oh, right, 3 arcane missiles, thanks to... Oh well. That's less than ideal, but thankfully she doesn't really have any cards left. Swipe is not really good enough here. Next turn we could do a spell power swipe. This doesn't seem to be that great though either. I'm a little nervous here. If only we had a Force of Nature, I would feel a lot better about it all. Probably good that I cleared the board though last turn. Otherwise I think I could have been in even more trouble. Alright, so if we play this, and then I think we wanna freeze that one for now. And do I wanna buff this one up just to make it more... Yeah, you know what, let's just buff it up. Make it harder for her to kill it all. Okay, so she only has 6 damage. That's a Drake, not what I wanna see. Oh, okay. Using all her mana though. Oh no! That is bad. That's really bad. Wow. That comeback with the Emperor. Alright, so... We can do this, but the spell... It doesn't really help that much. We can kill 1 minion. Are we just dead here? That's such a sad story. We can kill 1, but then she still has 7. Oh, way too much. Never got our Force of Nature either. Not that that would... Well, I guess we could have used that here to save us. Oh, at least remove visible lethal, but... I think we just toast. What to do? Right, let's see what we draw, I suppose. Another Savage Roar. Well, that didn't work the way I wanted it to. I was feeling pretty good about the game until I saw that Emperor making 6 of her cards cheaper, and then she got that crazy stuff going. Oh well, hopefully next game will be better. And she didn't have a flame strike or anything. But then again, if I had just gone for the face, if I had a Force of Nature in hand, I think I would have gone for exactly that. But I didn't, which is why I was a little... but then again, maybe getting this... I don't know. Tough one. Okay. We'll toss everything. We want to get some 2-drops here. Okay, well, we got that. Not so... Well, good cards, but not really for early game. Wild Growth. Okay, so we could potentially ramp up pretty fast. Especially if we could have this one actually survive. But, I mean, we're probably going to play Wild Growth on... I'm actually thinking of playing this one this turn. Because I don't think he'll be able to kill it. Which means that we will have a minion on the board, and then next turn we can do Wild Growth plus something else. Like... Hero Power. Right, that actually works out pretty well. Oh, Innovate. I think I'm gonna hold on to Innovate for now. Do Wild Growth. And then, if this one dies, then we will have 5 mana next turn. Then we could potentially innovate Ancient of Law. I'm actually okay with that. I want to clear the board because I don't want him to buff this one up and do annoying things. But let's heal part of the face here and just kill that one off. And then we'll have 5 mana next turn. That's okay with me. Alright, that worked out well enough. Too bad we didn't have a better way of spending our last 2 mana. If I had a Shredder or something, I would have innovated it out last turn together with the Wild Growth, but that was not the case. Let's draw some cards here. Do that. Fill up our hand. Okay, I'll swipe. Oh right, this swipe. If only I had that swipe when I needed it last game. That is actually... That would have made such a difference. And I could have killed those, 3 minions with swipe and hero power. I could also swipe here, but we don't have anything to play with the swipe. I mean, I could swipe here and run that into that. If I had a 2-drop, I think that might have been the answer, but we don't, so I guess I will play a Sky Golem. And then I think I will just end turn here. Then I could have run into that, but well, he's doing it for us. Or she could be a female player. Oh man, Jeeves, really? That's what we're getting here? Not really what I wanted. Oh, that's like one of the worst. It's not for the effect, because I don't think that's really gonna matter, but it's a 1/4. Okay, so here I think we just draw some cards again. Okay. Innovate too. Let's end turn. Alright. Maybe Loatheb Spider Tank next turn. Then turn 9 you could potentially do something like Acid Drake Swipe. You also have to innovate, but we'll see. Could do Loatheb plus Acid Drake here. If you could okay, Mech Druid. Right. So, how do we want to do this? Do we want to swipe? We could swipe, we could get... But then... Well, we could do swipe without hero power, but... Doesn't seem that good. Maybe just... I mean, if you get Loatheb out, he can't do too much fancy stuff. Alright, so we do something like... then run that into that. I think we'll just play an Acid Drake 2 here. And then we'll go for a big turn next turn. And since we have Loafer out, I'm not too concerned about how the board looks. I'm kind of hoping that the Acid Drake will stay alive.
Let me change your mind.
Okay, well, whatever. Who cares about Jeeves? We both have lots of cards. Okay, so we could do Swipe, kill that. Mostly kill that, but we also have our combo. Actually not that far off lethal, now that I think about it. Like, that's 13 from these, plus 4 to 17. Are we 1 damage off lethal again? Okay, so we got 14, and then these two would get buffed by 2 each, right? So that's 4 plus 9, that's 13. Plus 14, plus 1 damage from hero power. Oh wait, we don't have our... Okay, we have 2 damage of lethal. But yeah, okay. Well, let's go for it next turn then. We'll kill these two. And then we'll play that. That. And that. And let's just go for the face. Still not scared of the Jeeves. And Light Bomb would be really annoying, but I think it would leave us in a spot where we could do lethal damage next turn, so that would be okay. I mean, Light Bomb is like 6 mana, right? And then we still have 3 minions on the board. He could kill 1 with the Jeeves, kill that. And then we still have 2 minions, so... I guess now if he does Light Bomb... Shall with that? Okay, well, no Light Bomb. Coin. I forgot he still had that. Looks like it won't matter though, since now we just play our combo here. And... there we go. Let's kill that. And yeah, excellent. Well, that went a lot better than last game. Let's play a third game here. Let's see if we can go 2 out of 3. Let's do it. Just forget all about that terrible Mage game. Alright. Wonder if you're gonna see a Paladin now? Since we usually see them every video, right? And no, it's a warrior. Okay.
I must protect the
Don't think Patron has been nerfed quite yet, so... Okay, since we're going first and we have Innovate, maybe holding on to some card draw is a good idea. Since usually ramp and card draw go hand in hand, and we have an Aspirant too. So we could potentially do something like turn 2, and then turn 3 we could Innovate the Acid Drake. That's already an option. Since Aspirant has a high chance of dying to an 5e Vorax, but I guess we'll see. It's a end turn for now. At 5e Vorax. So good. Like, I think Control Warrior, for example, I wonder how would that really work without 5e Vorax. It would be so much weaker, like, to early game. Let's play this. And then, if he kills it, we will Innovate the Acid Drake. If it survives, we will just play the Shredder without using Innovate. So, I guess we'll see. We have an option, regardless of what happens. Slam? Inner Rage? Okay, well then we know what kind of... Oh. Execute? Alright, well I guess we got one Execute out of the way. That's something. So let's Innovate our Acid Drake. And then next turn we can play this Shredder. And the nice thing is that now he used the coin, so he can't play Death's Bite here. I guess you could do 5e Vorax and another Execute, but I'm pretty sure if he had 5e Vorax, he would have used it last turn. Okay. Well, pretty good start so far, I would say. We dodged the 5e Vorax, which is like the worst thing we could have faced. Slam Execute is not nearly as bad. It cost him 3 mana, and he even had to use the coin. Now, unfortunately, we don't really have an obvious play for next turn, but I guess this kind of lets us know that we should probably play Keeper of the Grove here. If I had something to play together with Wild Grove, that could be pretty good. But I don't. And we still have the Sky Golem we can play next turn, even without Wild Grove, so I think that's fine. Like turn 6, turn 7, honestly, can't complain there. So let's just silence that. And I think I'll just clear the board here. Do that. And go for the face. And also, I'm a little curious. Piloted Shredder. Don't see that too often in warrior decks nowadays. But I'm guessing it's some kind of control warrior that also just has some kind of mid-game. Kind of like how I'd like to play control warrior. Yeah, looks like it. Well, this one is kind of annoying to get rid of if we don't swipe it. It's just... yeah. I don't really think I want to use my Wild Growth though. I think I'll just hold on to it for card draw, since it doesn't look like getting 1 extra mana will really help us. So I think I'll just save it for when I get 10 mana. And honestly, this is fine. Like, now we're taking him down to 15 life, and we still have a decent board. And we have Dr. Boom coming up next turn, so... looking pretty good. Then we just need to get our Savage Roar, and... well, we are pretty much set. It's not a fire. Another slam. And execute. Well, let's both execute out of the way. Unfortunately, he still might have a big game hunter, but oh well, what can you do? Let's play our Dr. Boom here and hope he does not have a big game hunter. I guess you could also do no, Shield Maiden. No, that wouldn't actually be enough. And you can't do Shield Maiden Hero Power because that would be too much mana. I'm just thinking of Shield's Slam, but Revenge. Okay. I think that's the first time I've actually seen Revenge in action. You gotta feel pretty bad though. Do we have lethal? Yes, we do. We just play our Force of Nature, and honestly, if he wants to concede... oh, wait, no. That's not lethal. That's 1 damage off lethal. That's... I don't think I would have played this if I had actually looked at the board, but it's probably still fine. For some reason I didn't look at his armor. That's... oh man, I hope this doesn't come back to haunt me. Like, so, okay, but if he armors up without using any cards to do it, we can finish him off with Swipe and Hero Power, even if he clears the board. And if he plays like Shield Maiden, that would mean that this one survived. Shield block? Okay, we still win. That was less than elegant though. But oh well, let's do this and that and call it a day. Thanks for watching everyone. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.